Can't believe how quiet it is here. And what's cool about streaming for this phone as well, when you watch it back, I think it's 1080 quality, where the old one was 720, which isn't the best. Let's have a look. I'll be back in a minute. This well, an imitation of the ancient cross well of Linlithgow, was founded upon the 4th of June 1807 and executed by Robert Gray, stonemason. This guy here was one-handed. Edinburgh. How you doing, Jen? Look at that. The old dog master. You've got it's pretty cool. It's a bit like the cherub with the angel wings. And you've got the rooster for the French. You've got the dog. You've got the eagle. The fleur de lis, that's French. That represents the French royalty, that one. Look, there's Shrek's brother, look. There's Shrek's brother. Nobody knew about Shrek's brother. You've got the drummer up there. You've got someone playing some kind of flute there. The thistles. It's nice. The crane. This was a one-handed stonemason. Pretty cool, eh? There's Shrek's other. Ah, it's nice. Can't believe how quiet this place is. Royal Borough of Linlithgow, 600 years, 1389 to 1989. Still quite a bit of traffic, I've got to say, but people-wise, hardly anyone around. Well, let's take a walk to the palace, guys. Let's take a walk to the palace. We've got the unicorn on the top. Yeah. Nice. We take a wee walk down to the loch, son.
Yeah.
Enjoying your wee sunbathe there.
Yeah.
Show my viewers. They must have took this for an old building, son. This part. See the 2 stars on the shield there? 1675. The cross. Right, let's there's your some visitor information, son. Royal Borough of Linlithgow. We're here. Probably want to go to the wee loch. See this wee Cormorant Island here, son? This is the island I was talking about where they had the old Celtic building.
Oh, cool. So we're
Aye.
And
The lock's right there.
so it's just like.
And that's what's behind us. Through here. Follow moi. Moi. We've got the French royally about here, so we need to say moi. Bonjour. There's another one here. St. Michael. Be kind to strangers. St. Michael is kind to strangers. He's the patron saint of Linlithgow, this guy. St. Michael.
So the dragon.
Aye.
Dragon's here.
Let's have a wee look at the palace.
Like all the coat of arms at the front.
Aye. They've got all the royals as well that lived there. On the side, on the wall. So the blue signs. Was that?
Elizabeth II
Aye.
in 1926.
Aye. It's maybe, well, it's maybe not the royals that were born here, but it's all the royals in succession from that line. From Mary Queen, you can, from Mary Queen of Scots up to. So you've got Elizabeth II.
George VI.
Yep.
Edward VII.
Yep. You're good with your Roman numerals, son.
Queen Victoria.
Victoria.
Edward Duke of Kent. George III. Frederick. George II. George I. Sophia. Elizabeth.
He was born here. James VI and first. He was the one in the United Britain. There's Mary. Mary Queen of Scots.
He's part of succession from Mary Queen of Scots, who was born in Linlithgow Palace, to our present queen.
So we obviously can't get through this way to the lock. Church is shut as well. That's the palace there. That's the church. That's St. Michael's Church. That's not even the palace. The palace is through here. And it's closed. It's closed. Bummer.
I think we're going to have to Assassin's Creed climb up the walls.
Aye. Look at the cannon. The gun holes on the side.
You can bother going near someone, someone's just going to pull it a musket.
I know.
Get away.
Right, we'll get a better view of the palace. If we go down this street and along a bit, and then we can come round the back.
Alright.
Who was born, aye. So they were all born in the Linlithgow Palace.
So where? Was Elizabeth II born in Linlithgow?
She might have been. She might have been. I'm not sure where Elizabeth II was born, to be honest.
I have to search it out when we get home.
Look at these wee flies. Look at the wee midges, sort of fly things.
God. Millions of midgets. Oi, Tom.
Flying in my eye.
There's 3 or 4 midgets.
It's a nice building as well. There's a fleur de lis up there, son. You get the rose. Can hardly talk with all the bloody flies flying about. I wonder how the stream is. Is the stream alright, guys? The decent quality. There's our bus. Let's go the other way. The shop's still open. The old court building, son. The old courts over there. I'm sure you can get to the lock if you're around here. This is where there are the flats and stuff. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can go that way. There it is there. See through the gap. Yeah. There's some council flats there. I suppose they're council flats as well there. Nice place to put them in. Right beside the lock.
Yeah.
Look. Right beside the palace.
Living next to royalty.
Aye.
Aye.
Dead royal.
My next door neighbour's oh, they did royalty.
Let's take a wee walk round the lock and get the bus home. I don't think they're midges, I think they're just wee flies, wee aphids.
We're number 5. Now this is nice.
This is nice.
And also looks like a duck to walk here.
Swans here.
Oh, I want to go swan, but I'm probably going to go.
Nice walking area this way. This is Linlithgow Lock. And round the corner it goes. Someone's saying he's a fine wee Scotsman, bless him, little guy. Talking about you. I look at him, you can't get more Scottish than that. Some ducks. And some swans. It's not really rubbish, it's more twigs and stuff. Stone. I suppose there's a couple of bits of rubbish there. There's a wee nest over there, look, the birds have got a wee nest.
Probably used all the twigs from here.
Aye.
Would you like to go past this house and just step in the stones?
No. Who's all there then? Even the sky looks good on this camera. Loads of flies, eh? You gotta eat them. Just open your mouth and get your lunch. You should see this Nick and my son with these flies. Midges everywhere. Fucking midges everywhere. Like I said, I'm not even sure if they're midges, son. Right guys, we're going to see the big palace for this side, because we couldn't see it through the gates.
You have to go up there.
No, just walk along the path. You see the top set there? Quite windy. There's the top of the palace. That's the top of St Michael's Church, and that's the top of the palace. There's some scaffolding on it. There's the island over there, see the tree on it? Up and over there. It's a man-made island that used to have like old huts on it, the old Celtic people. It's safer to live in the middle of the water. Was that? I think they had a little bridge, kind of like little bridges. Right buddy, we'll go up this way. I know. It never looked like this when I was here the last time. There's another one of the islands, see over there?
Alright.
These islands over here, man-made islands. The old Celtic people used to have huts and stuff on them. Well, so the archaeologists tell us. There's old Linlithgow Palace. Bit of construction going on there. It looks better for the other side anyway. I mean, the wee man walked here today, Linlithgow Palace.
It's a long walk.
Aye, it was a long walk, buddy. It's good for you though. Aye, I think the best end's the side, because the side's the old entrance.
Yeah.
We'll go over the grass.
There's like some nice hills that look like a path.
Cause that looks like an old tree, eh, son?
Oh,
Run up to it, just to show the good people the size difference. We'll go between these bits. The old archways. The old buttresses. These are called buttresses, these things here. I think it gives the place more stabilisation. Danger! No climbing on the walls. This is the old entrance to the building, son. This would have been, I'm sure they had a drawbridge here as well. I think there was more water around here at this area back in the old days. But that's St Michael's Church there. That's Linlithgow Palace. That was the main entrance, son, back in the old days. That way. Aye, it was a pretty fine palace in its day. Aye. Big place, son. And if you haven't seen inside this place, guys, check out my video on Linlithgow Palace. You'll get to see all inside it as well. I'll take a wee step back. See all these sort of earthworks. There's probably an old, maybe stairs up to this place through the lock. People are going round the side there. What? Right. Pleasure Palace. There's a reconstruction of what it was probably like back in the old days. The entrance. Obviously the buttresses weren't there back in the old days. That's just to add probably more support to the building. James I built Linlithgow Palace to assert his royal authority after years of captivity in England. You will respect my authority! Fit for a king. James I's magnificent entrance was completed with the carved panel over the gateway displaying the royal arms surrounded by angels. The niches on either side held large statues, possibly St Andrew and St James. Between these and the central panel are vertical slots for gas or wooden lifting arms, from which the drawbridge was suspended. So yet this was an old drawbridge that came down.
Just rolling down this hill.
Aye. Roll down the hill if you want, pal.
I'll do it when we're coming back.
I'm not sure if we're coming back down this way.
I'll roll down some kind of hill.
I like can actually get into the main courtyard that we were looking through. Remember, we were looking through.
It's all for free.
Aye, usually you have to pay. It's because they're running about. You've just walked about 7 miles, son. Now you're running about. Look at that.
Jump in.
Aye, jump in if you want. You see right through.
What if they put dead bodies down this bit? There's so many lookies.
How you doing, you? Nice to see you, pal. Today we're at Linlithgow Palace. Birthplace of Mary Queen of Scots. The old gun holes. At least we got to the front of it, son.
Aye.
There's the old coat of arms up there. You see a line rampant? There.
Kind of looks like a Union Jack.
That's a lion.
No, I mean like, you know.
Oh, right, the star. Aye. Cross. We apologise. Due to COVID-19, this site is currently closed.
Wow.
Explore this once majestic pleasure palace, birthplace of James V and Mary Queen of Scots. Aye.
And maybe apparently Elizabeth didn't.
See the pit holes? I'm not sure if that's through cannon fire or what. See the holes in the Although I'm not sure that's gunfire.
I think it could be gunfire because, like, you know, two cannons were here.
Yep.
It would be a bit awkward. Cannons would be shooting there, cannons would be coming out of there.
Ah, so we're in the courtyard. Oh, there's a statue, Mary Queen, Scots, over here.
Why?
Never seen that the last time we were here, pal. Welcome to Linlithgow Peel. Linlithgow Peel is a royal park. It was originally defended by a wooden palisade or pelly, which gave the area its distinctive name. The grounds and loch were once used for training troops and providing food. They are now important for wildlife and recreation, particularly walking, water sports and fishing. The palace and the peel have been designated scheduled ancient monument to protect important archaeological remains. The Crannogs, this is what I was talking about. People have lived at Linlithgow Loch for thousands of years. Crannogs, that's what they're called. Can they be huts on islands? Crannogs are wooden roundhouses built on artificial islands. Two of the small islands you see in the loch today, the Rickle and the Cormorant Island, are the remains of the Crannogs. Linlithgow Loch is a remnant of the last ice age. It was formed when a large lump of ice left by a receding glacier was surrounded by sediment.
Is there any Mary Queen of Scots coins?
David I built his manor house here in the 1100s. This later was replaced by James's first palace in 1424. All of the Stuart kings lived here, each changing the building to suit their personal taste and style. Oh, sorry, what were you saying, son?
I wonder if there's any Mary Queen of Scots coins.
There might be.
Probably a little mintage to them though.
En ma fin est mon commencement. So here we have the fleur de lis, the thistle, the fleur de lis. I think that could be A and M. Ah, it's more the Scottish royalty and the French royalty.
Probably because Scots and French were connected. Oh yes, wasn't
She's got, is that a Bible in her hand? It's got the fleur de lis on the Bible as well.
Wasn't one of Mary Queen of Scots' husbands French?
I think so. Or lover. Mary Queen of Scots, 1542 to 1580. I think he was killed in Edinburgh. Someone threw a bomb in his bath or something.
Bath bomb.
My heart is my own. Gifted by the Mary Stuart Society 2015. Designer Anne Davidson. So this is only 5-year-old. God. Sounds hollow. It looks more like Elizabeth, eh? She's got that sort of manly features. Yeah.
Elizabeth the Tranny.
Hi, Elizabeth the Tranny. So there we go, people. Linlithgow Palace. In lockdown. The Lost Gardens. Around the palace, enclosed gardens open up into the wider palatial landscape of the loch and Royal Park. You can imagine the scene back in the day, eh? Guy playing his wee bent guitar and that.
Like, see, back in the day, it was like all royals and that, and fancy and all nice and green, and well, it's still green, but it was all royals and that. And nowadays
all tennis.
it's all tourists. Oh yes, tennis.
The Catchpole
Tennis
Court once stood with the modern lodges to your right. Mary Queen of Scots' husband, Lord Darnley, that was his name, Lord Darnley, he got killed in Edinburgh. Someone threw a bomb in his bath.
Bath bomb.
He was a bath bomb. Lord Darnley played this early form of tennis here, spending £12 on new balls. So, must be the lodge there. to the right, there's the old lodge.
I wonder if it's open.
Don't know.
Might have a door.
I think it might be private, like someone might live in it. Maybe the caretaker.
Do you think someone lives in that?
Was that? It might be private, like a caretaker, like a janitor that looks after the grounds. And anybody that gets a job here will probably get to live in there. I mean, it's a bit like a school janitor, getting the school janitors. Like, they kind of live really close to the school.
They live in a janitor's cupboard.
Remember you playing the organ in here, son?
Why?
The organ. My son was playing the organ in this place, and I swear to God, you should see the size of the thing. The organ, the bloody tubes are probably the same length as that. Probably longer. See the old cross style doorway. I would have had a statue up there. It was probably like Saint Michael or something like that would have stood there. In that gap, there would have been a statue. It's an old Catholic church, I think, this one. Beautiful doors though, eh? Carving. You see the sandstone, how worn away. You just see it just crumbles in your hand. It's amazing these places are still standing.
Right.
And there's the graveyard for it. It's an interesting graveyard. I remember taking a photo of that as well, that wee sort of plate in the wall. I wasn't even sure what it was for. Yep. It's nice, son, it's nice. Got a wee seat somewhere. There'd been a statue in there as well, see these wee holes with the empty gaps. They would have had statues in them. Probably been stolen over the years. There's quite a lot of flies. That's possibly an old entrance. That's probably the old entrance on there. Back entrance.
Feels like a big garden in this place, actually.
What was that?
Feels like actually.
That could be more pit holes, kind of gunshots. See the holes in the walls? Alright mate, used to take my boy there too, very nice, Joe Toff. Yep. It's a lovely place mate, a very nice place. Look at that, there's another gap for a statue. You could tell these places would have been a lot more spectacular looking back in the day.
Someone's after hacking.
Yep. Bet you can't get in the graveyard, son. Go this way. Nice and quiet here. Aye, you got to roll down the hill. Go on then, let's see you roll. Let's see you roll like a little ginger ball. Go on then, hurry up. Right, forget it. Watch you didn't roll into some dog shit. And one last look at the place before we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. Look at that tree. Look at that for a tree. Check the tree out, Jed. That is a weird ass tree. It's weird how it's thicker. It's like thinner at the bottom and thickens up there. Fucking weird tree. Right, come on, buddy. Head to the bus stop. So people, that was Linlithgow Palace for you. Hope you enjoyed that. If you're stuck indoors, get that for a tree. There's a park over there as well, son. I'm sure, if I remember rightly, you could cut through that bit. Could you? I can't remember. This bit. I'm sure you could go in here, son. The last time I was here, I'm sure we went in here. Maybe not anymore. It's a wee garden. A Barry, a Tesco fucking carrier bag, eh? Here, son. We'll put that in the bin. Oh, fucking idiots. Fucking Tesco carrier bag in the fucking water, eh? Try to show the people my beautiful area and fucking there's carrier bags in the water. Brilliant. Looks like we're locked in here as well. Do you take that, son? We'll put it in the bin. Someone's saying in chat we can save it if it rains and use it as a bonnet. In the back. Help me with that.
Sure.
Hold it. The main cameraman now, guys. Keep walking ahead. You don't have to record me. Just come on, you don't have to record me. Just record walking. Record anything apart from me.
Oh. Make sure to chuck it, no drop it.
Didn't even just stare at like benches and stuff, just keep walking.
with this actually. Gets every single little detail.
I'm not even sure where this bit goes again. I think it just takes us up to the high street. Enjoy that.
Aye.
That takes you a walk right round the loch this way. But we've already had our fill of the day in the loch. There's a wee burn. What kind of fish are in the lake? I think there could be, in that loch, I think there could be trout. I think there's trout there.
I need like a, you know those things that wipe the water off your car?
Aye.
Window wipers. I need one of them.
Aye. Right, there's someone behind us, so I'll move a wee bit quicker, son. Look at the old wall. Look at that old wall. It's like modern wall with bits of old wall on top of it. Looks like an old school building, a church. The hell was that? Never jogged a day in his life. Never jogged a day in his life, son. These pretenders. Oh, there's people fucking moving to the side. They're old hussies. It's an old church that's been converted into like a housing. Cheers, lads. The gold statues over there.
Is that gold?
I don't think they're real gold, but it's gold statues. What is that?
In fact, if it was real gold, they'd probably get stolen.
Oh, aye. St. Michael's. Have you look at the statues? It's Jesus. Jesus on a cross. Hiya, it's alright. Just have a wee wander up. Aye. Aye. Cheers, pal. Look at this. So, we adore thee, O Christ, and we bless thee, because by thy holy cross thou hast redeemed the world. And then we've got God. God made us a family. We need one another. We love one another. We forgive one another. We work together. We play together. We worship together. Many happy memories of Teresa Walsh, died Saturday 10th of September 94, aged 57. So this is a memory bench. I want to see what's in the case over here. And these, this is a patron saint of Linlithgow, St Michael. The sign's a wee bit squint, it should be like the other way a wee bit more clockwise.
Yeah, because it looks more like the dragon's defeat in St Michael.
Aye. It does, aye. Check that out. The Templar cross, oh, the crosses. They're pretty cool. It's no Templar cross, but it's a form of, it's not a Maltese cross, but I'm not sure what cross that is.
It's nice, the architecture.
Aye.
And, feels nice there, so.
Dilkos Virgo Maria. See, this is what the Catholics, they know more about Mary, because she gave birth to Christ. Erected by the first motor ambulance of the Polish forces in remembrance of stay in Scotland. August 94.
What's that about?
It's about the Poles staying here during the war, and they erected it. So it's not very old. Well, it's been here since the wartime, but a statue of Mary in it. Looking all these. Mary always looks like a dude a wee bit, eh?
Aye.
Aye, nice place.
Looks like a dude called Christopher.
In Memoriam Marie Scotorum Regina, 1893. Will you look on the other side? Can you see the stained abstract style? You can see Jesus there. You see Jesus on the cross. You can see this is obviously representing France. And the rooster, it seems like quite a crappy animal to represent France, but during the days of cockfighting, roosters were seen as very aggressive and brave, noble sort of animals. You sort of touch the stained glass through there. Some of the saints.
Imagine someone's just looking for the windbreaks. And you're just like, just see like with fingers popping up when they glass.
See, I've got that thing where I go somewhere and people see me and they gravitate towards it. Remember? It's like things people usually would walk past. They don't walk past because I'm standing there, so they go towards it. It's weird.
I know, it's just like when we saw that three birds in that place in the Eden Project.
Aye.
Three birds.
Aye.
And we saw them first, right? We just went down to see them, right? As soon as we know it, everyone's going down.
Aye, we've got a crowd around us. That's the Rotary Club again. Hiya. There's the Rotary Club there, so I know what I was talking about.
Rotary International.
Yep. They're like Freemasons, these guys. The Rotary Club.
Looks like there's a ball, in the middle of that.
Aye. Right guys, anyway, hope you enjoyed my wee tour with my boy, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, have a good day, take care.